Hello everyone, this is Matt with Storm Central's severe weather audio and video forecast and updates on severe weather, drought information, the latest in the flooding, and also we're on hurricane watch. Today is June 10th, 2011, and it's approximately 12:55 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Alright, first we're going to start off with Storm Prediction Center's outlook for today, June 10th, 2011. We're looking at the outlook for cities and towns including Chicago, Hannibal, Springfield, Missouri, Tulsa, Oklahoma, into Indianapolis, Fort Wayne, Columbus, and Cincinnati areas in a slight risk for today. Main risk will be damaging winds and hail, but let me get to that in a second. Now we're looking at the tornado risk. The upper level winds are not there for today and are not sustainable for long-lasting tornadoes. So anything that comes down tornadic will likely be in this area, but it's a very low risk today, and anything that comes down will be brief tornadoes and will not stay on the ground long. And we're looking around Peoria area, Fort Wayne, and just south and east of Chicago. Now for the wind threat, we're looking at 30% for Peoria, St. Louis, Indianapolis, Columbus, Fort Wayne areas. 15% Chicago, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Springfield, Oklahoma, and Lubbock, Texas. And we're looking at hail around and no excess of 3 inches in diameter. Now looking at the hail threat for today. Oh, excuse me, we're on wind now. Now we're looking at the hail threat. We're looking at Fort Wayne, Columbus areas also in this threat for hail, which I had stated no more than 3 inches. For the wind, we're looking at about no more than about 70 miles per hour for wind, and it will likely be gust in this areas as the gusting of the jet stream will be surging northward. For Chicago area here, I don't think this Chicago area will likely see anything. Winds will be blowing off the lake most of the day, so that will limit any activity that cares to go northward will just be killed by the winds of the lake, so Chicago will be saved by the lake. I'm thinking portions I-80 and southward will see more of a greater threat for severe storms than I-80 northward. So that's where I'm thinking about. I-80 south has the best chance to see some storms in the Chicagoland area. Alright, we're going to go to the hurricane view for today. We're looking at, hold on one second. Nope. I guess I didn't get it up. Alright, that's fine. We're looking at, here's Adrian. He's a Cat 4, 130 mile per hour winds, and he is turning very slowly at around 10 miles per hour, I believe. We'll get to that link in a second. You can see the well-deformed eye in the center of that, and look at that. That's just amazing. But will stay over land, or not on land. He will stay over water and continue going to the northwest, excuse me, and won't affect any areas of Mexico or the United States. Now we're looking at a view of the Atlantic areas here. Seeing some disorganized clouds and showers over in these areas over the eastern portions of Florida. We'll get some showers in this area here, but nothing major. Now we're going to look at the look over the Gulf of Mexico here. And as you can see, here's the disorganized showers and thunderstorms. But nothing really is going on in this area. We're looking at some wind shear over here, which will not develop into anything due to the fact of the wind shear, which hurricanes dislike, and it does not allow them to form anything major. So for the next couple of days, I'm not looking at anything major in the Gulf of Mexico areas here. Now we're going to go back and go back on Adrian here in the Eastern Pacific. Adrian is a Cat 4, 135 mile per hour winds. As of 8 a.m. this morning, he's moving at 9 miles an hour. I thought it was 10, excuse me. And minimal central pressure is 948 millibars. So I believe that has gone down, so it has weakened just a bit, but it will continue weakening for the next couple of days. As you can see, he will be a major hurricane till around Saturday, or he should probably maybe weaken down to a minimal hurricane tonight. And then Saturday morning, he'll just be a hurricane, will continue weakening and going off in this direction as the cone shows. Will not be affecting land but this is very unlikely for a storm this early in the season to be a major hurricane, even in these areas here. So it should be an interesting year for hurricane season. Now we're looking at the drought monitor. We're going to switch gears here. We're looking at exceptional drought in this Texas area. They really need some rain in these areas, and I'm not seeing any rain coming in these areas here. An exceptional drought. Dallas, Houston, and the drought monitor. It's just getting worse and worse with them not seeing any rain. Now we're going to look for the seasonal outlook here. We're looking at some improvement for this area in Texas. That's only if once again, if we get any cyclones that come up here and hit into Texas, that will be greatly. We're looking at a tropical storm. We do not need to see any hurricanes. If we see some tropical storm development get into this area and bring some rain, it will be likely greatly appreciated for all those in Texas. I was speaking to a viewer, and all they're seeing is dry green grass, or not green grass, dry yellow grass in Texas areas. Also, we need some rain in this areas here, as they are very dry, and some improvement for Florida areas, especially down here where they have hardly seen any rain lately. Alright, we're going to go back to that drought monitor real quick so we can take a look. Like I was saying, by Miami here, very dry. Also in the south area, they do need some rain, and it's even starting to stretch up into Colorado, into Nebraska, into Nebraska and Kansas areas. They also need some rain these days. Alright, we're going to go to now where is it at? Excuse me here. No, there it is. Alright, we're looking at some flooding areas down the Missouri River here, over by the Mississippi River into we're going to go into the New Orleans areas. There's still some flooding from a couple weeks ago on some of these rivers here. We're looking at the Mississippi at Baton Rouge. Is still at moderate risk for flooding areas here in Morgan City over here. It's still moderate risk in some of these areas where they don't need the rain. We're going to take a look at Chicago's risk for flooding. We're looking at flooding on Munster, or near Munster, on the Little Calumet here at Munster, where they also don't need some rain after all this rain that has came through this area. And we're going to take a look at one more place here into where they also do not need some rain, South Dakota, where rivers on the Missouri River here near Stratford are at very high risk, and flood stage is at 14 feet, and they are at major flood stage at 18.5 feet. Alright, once again, this is Storm Central with your video and audio forecast and update for the next couple days. We're going to go on to the next couple days for severe weather, as I will not be here until Sunday. Here's day 2's outlook. That would be Saturday's outlook. We're looking at, this will most likely over here be isolated. This will be mostly clusters of severe thunderstorms. Once again, a lower tornado risk in this area, but there is a higher risk for hail now into the eastern Colorado and Nebraska and Kansas areas. And we're also looking at 15% over here. Now we're going to go into day 3's outlook, and also risk for severe storms, South Dakota, North Dakota, Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri areas for severe storms on this day. We will be back on Sunday around noontime, as always. I will be going to Wisconsin for the weekend for camping again, everyone. I'd like to thank everyone for watching this video and audio update on all this information that we've been asked to do. You have no problem on doing this. Is there anything else that needs to be asked to be done? Just let us know. We'll be glad to do it. Alright, once again, thanks for watching Storm Central's video and audio update. Once again, today is 6/10/2011, excuse me, around 1:04 p.m. in the afternoon. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and have a great day.